आपका इंट्रोडक्शन पहले होना चाहिए कि what is the background of a student, that is important. Okay, so please introduce yourself first, then we will go through our questions regarding its software.
Okay, so my name is Shrutika Dahari, and so currently I'm working as a banking into banking organization into BNP Paribas Bank, and so now I am having an experience of more than 8 to 9 years. And I was really interested into designing part, so that's why. And now when I'm having a time, so I thought I will just join a classes and try to do it. So that's why, and I came to know about the Pixel Studio from Google, and I called up Sumit sir and I got to know. So then that's how I joined the classes, and I'm taking the classes. It's been 1 month I'm taking it, and we have finished Photoshop, and I've been practicing it since then.
Okay, so what are your objectives to learn? As you said, you are learning Photoshop or graphics designing as a career point of view right now. So what are your objective to learn graphics design?
Okay, so actually I wanted to design a book wherein so I should be knowing, I should be having a knowledge of Photoshop. So that is one thing. And also I was interested into digital designing, and so that's why I'm taking a graphic designing classes. And also apart from this, so how related to job, so how professionally we can contribute, it's like we can contribute towards the promoting through social media. So how we can make a page, social media page, or the visiting card, book cover designing. Okay. All those parts also we can learn through and
overall, you mean to say you want to learn it in a professional way so that you can achieve your goals. It may be personal or professional, both things, right? To sum up the whole story, long story short, you want to learn it कि आपको इस तरीके से लर्न करना है कि वो आपको पर्सनल एंड प्रोफेशनल दोनों लेवल पे इन प्रैक्टिकल वर्क में आए, राइट?
Correct. So I just wanted to learn because I was very much interested into designing, though I am into banking. But yes, I am more interested into this. So that's why I'm learning it, so that so after learning, I will be interested also, and I will be able to earn also with this.
That's good, really good one. So how much you are confident right now कि आपके जो objectives है उन्हें आप achieve कर पाएंगे? कितना confidence आपको आ रहा है अभी after learning 1 month of a Photoshop?
So I am. So the thing is, only the learning part is all completed. So I am very much sure that once I am not able to give much of a time for the practice part, but then yes, all the options and everything, the notes and all are there with me. So whenever I am stuck anywhere, I can pick up and do it. So I'm confident once I will be, more practicing it, I will be able to do it. But then the learning and basic part is already completed. So that is something which I am able to do it from on my own.
Okay.
Only the hands-on experience, that is something which I need to practice.
Okay. So you mean to say, long story short, like you are confident right now, but you want to practice more to do your objectives clear, like what are the things you want to achieve. You are confident, but you want to practice more so that you can do it in a very well manner, right?
Right, correct.
Okay. So how was your experience till now? Because it's online platform, so every day I am getting a 5 calls every day, and everybody is asking for, maximum people are asking for the offline classes, offline. because COVID is over right now, so people are interested more in offline classes. So apart from that, as you are at the different level, like you are taking online classes and learning right now, so uh, how's the your experience till now in learning online things as a for the first time as a graphic design?
Okay, yes, you very well said. So now I did not have any background of the for the Photoshop. And also when I joined, I was working. So I was also a working professional. So I did not had a time to physically go and join the classes. So
Okay.
online option, it was very good. So I was able to actually join and do it. So I had so I was able to take out a time of 1 hour and I was able to do it. So the experience was like, so we started with the basic part, and whenever I'm stuck, so it was very much helpful for me to uh, uh, so like you are very much approachable whenever I'm stuck. You can with also the basic part, what key you are clicking, because when you're joining offline class, you can see that what are you pressing enter or backspace or alt. From here online classes I'm not able to see, but then still whenever I'm stuck I can ask you, and then it was very much helpful for me to understand what exactly you are doing at your end, or whatever you are doing at your end. The shortcuts we were able to learn it properly with the discussion and everything. And then yes, there was there are some benefits when you are joining offline classes, but then online classes, it was very much helpful also for me. Being a working professional, it was very much easier for me to join actually the online class and do it, because I was interested, and so I was able to do it at my from my sitting at home and do it. And now I'm for in future I'm actually thinking of pursuing my career into a graphic designing. I am actually so I'm pretty much confident that yes, so from banking to graphic designing, I will be able to switch my career. Though only joining online classes, not to offline, which is
Yeah, that's a very
everybody.
good one.
Yeah.
You justified very well. Because nowadays many people I'm getting inquired every day, but many people are asking for the offline classes only because they are feasible, they can approachable at the physical location. But especially right now we are working in the sector of online since COVID. It's been a 2 year, so very much comfortable to the online platform, and especially want to serve people who cannot come to the classes right now, so like
Right.
people. So that's our point of view, but that is how as a new joining student is doing the things and working. So that is what you explained very well about that. Okay, my next question is uh, how it is making difference in your real time life. Matlab, means whatever working that is your working your current life. So how whether it is making difference to you by learning or designing, because designing is all about the view means how we observe the things, whether it is a shadow,
Yes.
lightness, brightness,
Exactly.
color, because we have we have gone through these things where we have learned color theory, we have learned the importance of color, we have learned about the difference of a shadow, brightness, contrast, balance, saturation. So these are the technical terms. So how it is making difference in your personal life before joining graphics? Like, okay, we know the colors, how we see that, how we observe the things, and right now after learning the specification or a justification, importance, significance of the color, balance, everything, how it is making difference in your life.
Okay, so I was actually initially, as I told you, that I was actually interested into designing. So earlier, I used to see things, that how we can. So earlier, I was thinking that how can I draw it on a actual notebook and with my pencil.
Hmm.
But now after learning it, I can actually think of so any scenery also. Now I am thinking earlier when I used to think that how will I be able to sketch it. Now I am thinking more into how will I be able to design it in digitally.
Yeah.
That is something. And
Yeah.
after, yes, so that is something which I am actually thinking. So that is where my shifting I mean my thinking part shifted into that. And then also with our personal nowadays we are all taking digital photos on our mobiles and everything. So we can actually and posting it into a social media. So, and there is something which we learned about in Photoshop, how you can edit your photos and everything. So that is something that is a personal part wherein we can actually get a hands-on I mean edit a photo in Photoshop. That is something we learn. So on the personal part we can do it. And also so designing into the colors and everything, the combination of colors into after learning a color theory and then the combination part uh, with the even a small things like when we are going out, and then how the boards, the shop boards and everything is designed.
Okay.
Even in digital media also, how it is designed, how they are designing a page, everything comes in it comes in mind, that how they are doing it. So that is something wherein our thinking part shifted after learning this.
That
And also there are there is so much to learn. So I have just started with it. So in future
journey has
hopefully I
started.
will learn more.
Journey has just started.
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Yes.
So that is our approach. Ki how the student shifts their mind from a normal one to artistic mind, like a designer mind. Ki whether it is going in a square also where we are going stop and watch the things around. So how it is going cool. What are the things that is catchy for us? Like in a square, there are so many things around right now, but we can observe very few things out of that. So that is what the uh, our observation is all about. And designer observation is all about this one कि
Yeah.
वहां पे 10 चीजें रखी है तो वहां में से हमें स्पेशली एक चीज अगर अट्रैक्ट करती है तो why it is so that we become a reasonable actually after learning or designing कि why it is so, why it is a catchy one, because technically that is balanced, technically that is a contrast, technically that is good, images are good and all that things. That is what the observation is important, shifting of mind. Okay, that's good thing.
Yes.
Okay, so why should anyone learn this thing? Why it is important for anyone who are a newbies, they want to pursue their career in this field, so why should they learn it? It may be personal or professional reason.
Mhm. Okay, so the learning part, as such, if you are really interested into it, that is something which comes, uh, so if you are interested, then you should learn it. Because even if you are sketching, like I mentioned earlier, so even if you are sketching it, you will be able to only sketch it, and you will not be able to circulate it more. If you are learning it then digitally,
Yeah,
then you will be able to
very.
uh, uh, actually in terms of earning part also, I can say that if you're learning it, you will be able to earn more rather than sketching it with your hand. Definitely there are many artists we can see, but then that is something which they are like professionals and very much good at it. But then for the larger public, if we want to earn and if you are really interested into it, then definitely we can learn it, and we should learn it. So because nowadays it's the era of digital, everything is digital.
Okay.
So it is good to learn, and then you will be able to basically
Pursue.
so now also that is something wherein your I'm actually not able to put it in words, but
Okay.
then
I understand. Okay, I got it. What
the area gets broadened.
so basically you mean to
Uh,
say that we should
yes, the
any
area you will be able to do it more.
scalability.
Your what
Scalability. You
we
can say
can.
scalable. Means we can work out and that at larger dimension we
Yes,
can
yes, yes,
scale it
exactly.
and long we can
Yes, and also the
we can we can also preserve our digital things as long as possible in a PDF format, image format, any format, because hand drawn media has a life like a photograph, but digital media has we can save it for as long as possible, right? No, so scalability is the one thing. Scalability is the one thing we can scale it at a larger dimension. We can spread it at a larger dimension. Second thing, it is a professional approach is a very good, means we can make money through it by selling out it, by create it, and a job point of view also it is very much helpful. And that is what you are saying. Like it is a digital media, digital era is going on, so it is a compulsory thing to adopt by people or learner people, right? No.
right. It's actually widens your area of learning part also.
Okay,
So
that's
all these things you can learn.
right. So what are the things you have learned throughout till now?
Okay, so I have actually started with the basic. So each and every options we have gone through, as I mentioned earlier, since it was all new for me, all basic. So so we started with how to draw a square circle, that because since I was a very, so you started with the basic part also. So if you are thinking that how will I be able to learn it, so this is how I learned it. So definitely you can also learn it. And then so we shifted, and after that we have designed, I have learned to design a book cover, how to actually make a visiting card, then how to make a Facebook media page, and how to sketch, how to make a scenery, and how to edit pictures, how to paste if any background, if you are having any old picture, then how we can correct it. That is something how we can make it new. That is something which I have learned. Then
Old to new
yes.
picture, old picture that we have changed into new picture. That is you are saying. Old photograph.
Yes.
Okay. So these are the applications you have tried, right? No.
Yes, yes, and also so we actually discussed about the movie page design also. That is something which we discussed, and touched few parts on that.
Okay. So right now you are confident enough कि you can create your own book cover page design. That is your personal objective, that you want to create your book cover for yourself. Means that we have tried with what is the name of that book cover we have tried in the book we in the class? Infinity something, right? Imagination infinity something like.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Infinite universe, I guess.
Okay, something like that. Because every day I'm taking a number of things, so
yes,
confused. Infinite universe, something like, right? That was a very spontaneous.
yes.
मतलब हमने क्लास में just topic discuss किए थे, चलो आज ये try करते हैं. That I asked you as a what is your objective by using this. So you said I want to design a book cover. So we tried that in a spontaneous way, like okay, let's create it now, like that.
Right.
Okay, that's one.
Correct.
Okay.
Also, we have learned the vector tool wherein we can able to draw actually any scenery or any birds. That is something which we learned. So that was actually an interesting part for me to learn it.
Okay, that's good one. So, uh, what we have done a lot of practical work. Practical means project work. Whatever the project we have got, we have shown that in a live classes. Like कि ये हमें project मिला है. So it may be like a logo design. It may be like a Facebook cover design. It may be like a social media post design. How it relatable to you means not personally in as a student, how it can be helpful to you to discuss a live project in the class, means how we can relate it as a student, you can relate it as a student.
Okay. So yes, it was very much helpful, and then I was actually able to understand that how so it's actually an important thing to do, since it is a logo and it which reflects the company, which reflects any organization or whoever you are, for whoever you are doing it. So it reflects them. Then it was very much helpful to understand and to do a live projects wherein we are able to see that how exactly the things are done. Though it when we see it final version, then we think that how, I mean, it is like how it is made. But then after, while learning through the process, it I was able to understand that yes, it, I mean, we can also do it.
Yeah.
And
So
that is something
and
which
important.
yes.
When we see the result directly, okay, how it is made, we don't know that. We can see the output only.
Right.
That's a final one. But
Yes.
while undergoing through the pipelining or a process of designing something, that makes you more understanding how the product, final product is made. It may be a social media design, it may be a logo design, it may be a cover, Facebook cover page design, it may be any project. So process is important because result will come
Right.
finally, last moment will come result, but to do the process, that is very important, and that is why we always try to keep a live example project work in front of the students to understand the pipelining, because topic when we take the topic, that is the ideal one कि ये इस तरीके से होता है, ये इसका ऐसे process following होता है. But when we do the live work, that maybe in a different manner, means a requirement will be different, and that moment you can actually see the things, how the things can be done, how the adjustment can be done, setting can be done. Right now, we have tried that one. Okay, and last question.
Right.
Okay, so that's regarding with training. What do you like about our training at Pixel, and what are the suggestions you would like to give? Plus minus, you can give both things, like ये अच्छा लगा ये नहीं लगा, something like, so that whatever the things you would say, like that is good thing, so that we will keep it as it is, or we try to improve that, and the things which you will be saying, like that is the somewhere we are lagging, so that is most important for us to know. Okay, that is the part we are lagging, so we must improve that in order to give the good experience, user experience to the trainee or students. So that's final question to you. How was your experience at Pixel?
Okay, so the experience was very good as so far. I was actually thinking that how, though I'm taking online classes, as you initially mentioned that everybody, usually opt for offline class. But then since I was having a time constraint, so I I have joined online class, and I wanted to do a career shift also. So the experience was very good. I was actually able to learn and after giving all those assignments, I completed few. I it's still pending. So that is something which I can say that experience is very good as of now so far. And uh, also, I mean, you take with the basic, and whenever I am asking, if though you are very knowledgeable person, you have done it since long, but then the questions which I am asking, it is very basic one, which must be thinking that it is, but then yes, you solved it. I mean, without you must be I'm so from my perspective, I was thinking that okay, this is like very basic, that you must be thinking that how I'm not able to understand all this. But then yes, you solved all my queries, and we actually have taken all the basics, which all I'm mentioning because I was a new learner for this. And so the experience was very good, and we have finished all each and every option we have gone through, and whatever in between also, I mean, I like the part wherein in between also, if I'm having any if I'm having any such like even though we have not completed it, like you said that the book designing cover, so we took it like even though it was not planned maybe in your class, but then you take that part and then completed it, given a day for that one. So that is something which was really helpful for a student to understand. Yes, it is not like this is the structure of the course, so this is how it will go, and this is how it will be completed. Because I was having the time constraints, and then we were able to the flexibility was also there with the class. See, because if I am having any meetings at my end, I was not able to join the class. So good part was that we were able to shift the classes, and I was not missing anything. Even if I am having any uh, so even if I'm not able to join the class, we were able to shift it. The flexibility was there, being the online class I'm taking it. And also the so all this were good. So suggestions as of now, I'm not able to think any. Only the network part, maybe because of some network issue is there at my end some of the times, at your end. So that is something. But apart from that, all the experience was very good. I'm confident enough to so we are having actually the other softwares also are in I have opted for. So that is something which I'm looking forward to learn it.
That's great. Okay, thank you very much for your feedback. That is what it is more helpful for us. And obviously, sometimes network is the big trouble for us. Sometime at my end, sometime at your end. So that is the part we need to improve. We are looking forward कि ऐसा ना हो कि while taking class
That is actually comes along with the online class. That comes along with the online class.
Yeah, that comes. We
are opting for it.
We try to we understand that is very while taking virtual classes we have that constraint regarding with the network, because we exactly we cannot having the control over it, so that it goes.
Yes.
Apart from that, whatever you have learned, I know that we as a working professional, you have the time constraint. So we try to give the work at your level and try to make it with your time flexibility. So that is important. Means yes, you are doing good right now, and still, as long as you go to complete the course, you need to stick to it, practice it, stick to it. At least do one assignment every day. Any kind of, it may be a social media design, it may be a festival post design, it may be a simple logo design, because we have tried that literally. Logo design with your own name, We have tried with the social media things, creatives making, logo making. That was a live project. I kept on my social means our Facebook also, Insta also, like a real time work. Whatever we have done in classes,
Yes.
that I have kept it in latter part, like on social media to visible for other public also. But that was the live project. That was not like considered one. कि like चलो class में करते हैं हम, ऐसा कुछ ऐसा नहीं है. That was a live one. And when we have the some things, whenever we have any live project, we always like to showcase our students so that students should understand it. Students should start thinking, okay, that is what the objective we have, so how we can do it, and like that. Okay, it was nice, nice feedback by you, and so far your understanding regarding the subject is good. Um, but absolutely, we will be happy really when you will be completed all the things, assignments,
Yes.
assignments, and give it to for checking. Okay, like I have done this, please check it out, and
Yes.
let us know. Let me know what are the mistakes or improvements need to be done, and that is how the process is going. As you said, process is important. Means while
Correct.
output is like a finals.
Mhm.
This is how the output is look like, but the process is important. That is what we are learning, process of designing. Okay, that's good. Nice to talk with you, Miss Shruti, and we are hoping very positive from your side. You will be definitely making some big difference in your life in coming time by learning the designing, and that is what I am as a trainer.
Very
What I am expecting from you. So you should make a big difference in your life in coming time by learning our skills. Our means designing skills. Okay, it was nice to talking with you,
yes.
and
Thank you very much.
have a great time.
Same here.
We are looking forward. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. Bye bye.